Welcome everybody to Wednesday Night Live. I'm a little not prepared, so I'm gonna walk you through how I kind of get prepared while we wait for people to hop on here. I'm just gonna cleanse my area, cleanse my energy. I've already unpacked my shit and put it in my dirty laundry basket, and that's where it's gonna stay because I do not want to taint any of the energy that I'm putting out into the collective, to the universe with my shit, okay? What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. How is everybody doing? Hello, Trudy. Hello, keep watching. We're going to pull cards and talk about happiness. I'm going to send some vibes your way. I am going to command that my spirit guides and my soul family are here to protect me. Because when we tap in like this, we are open. The veil is open. Okay, this is what I kind of do. Hello, hello. Tonight we're going to talk about happiness because tomorrow is National Day of Happiness. So, and I didn't know that. And I was looking for a topic to do for tonight. And otherwise I was just going to shoot from the hip and maybe pull a card and see what happens. So, before we get into the energy, I'm trying to promote my YouTube channel with the same name, Intuitive Minds Already Know. Facebook is now going to delete videos over 30 days. And so I have up to July 2nd to upload all the previous videos that I've already done. Otherwise, they're going to be gone. And then any new video will only be on Facebook, will only be saved for viewing purposes on the platform for a month. So go to YouTube, Intuitive Minds Already Know, and subscribe, because then as long as I have 50 subscribers, I can do Facebook Lives there. What else is going on? Go to the Etsy page. That is Third Crow Energies. And you'll see all the wonderful things that I have been making. There's keychains. I have the deck. There's some signs, let's see, what else do I have? There's so much stuff on there. I can't even name it all. But I am promoting this wonderful product that I made, handcrafted by me. I channeled all the messages and I used a wonderful AI app to create this deck. So the deck is $25. I'm promoting a bundle. You get a reading and the deck for $50. So they are in anime style. And each one has a number on it, and each one has a theme and a word, and it correlates in the book. So you get the guidebook. And there is different ways to do these, to use this deck. So say if you get it reversed, you can use it that way, or you can, whatever one you get, you can use it towards, this would be receiving, and this would be letting go. All right. So the deck is $25. It's on Etsy. It's on Marketplace. It's on here. That I'm promoting. So we're going to talk about happiness. Who doesn't need more happiness, right? Let's see if there's any other current events. We had a full moon, a Virgo full moon in eclipse last Friday. So if you are watching this tonight or you watch it on replay later, please comment how you were feeling last week, because my energy was, my emotions were really intense the first of the week. And then I did what I could. I remembered that it was going to be a full moon and that I needed to set extra protection and just get extra grounding. And then the rest of the week I felt really, really good. And my husband and I, we did a little forgiveness ceremony under the full moon Friday night. So that was kind of cool. I hadn't done one in a while. I like to do one in the spring and in the fall. Hello, Chad. Keep watching. You're going to learn something. So tonight's decks, we will be using mine, of course. Mine is called Words to Live By. And this is the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle cards. I like them. And also, this one is one of my favorites. Just because for what I paid, the box itself is just like so well thought of. It's like insert, I got an inset, and then the cards itself are like gold. So like they really added a lot of detail and a lot of extra attention to this deck. I found the original deck I found was a little smaller. It was more like a deck of regular deck of cards. These are a little longer. I found the original on Temu, but it did not come with a book. So then I realized that I could find a bigger one with the guidebook. Okay, so we're going to use those 3 decks, and we're going to talk about happiness. All right, is everybody ready? Because we're going to do the ball of energy. And just a heads up, instead of what we usually do is I tell you something that you would like to get rid of or release or let go of, and we put it into the ball, and then we give the ball to, I think that was a fuzz. Sometimes we see orbs in here, but I'm not sure if I'm not convinced if they're, I'm not 100% convinced if they're orbs or if they're just dust, but whatever it is, thank you. You're okay here. You're safe. If you behave, you can stick around. So I usually will tell you after we collect our energy and connect with it that we're going to give it away. Tonight, we're going to give it back to ourselves because it's all about happiness. All right. So get situated, put your feet, uncross your legs, unless you're in crisscross applesauce. But, do I have lotion? So if you have lotion or some essential oil, get some because we're going to need to create some friction. And it's okay if you don't have any. You can still create some friction. Hello, Sarah. We're going to talk about happiness. All right. So just let everything go. Let all the shit go. Like put all your shit in the dirty laundry basket for now. Because the dirty laundry basket is we're not going to wash it now. We're not going to fold it now. We're not going to do anything with it now. We don't need it now. We're just going to put it in a basket for now. So anything that is on the forefront of your mind, something happened at work today, somebody pissed you off, maybe you're just in a really good mood today. But whatever doesn't serve you or that you want to, just think about that and let it go for now. Just put all that in your basket. Hello, Lisa. So get some friction going in your hands. Press your hands together. Really get it hot. Kind of intertwine the fingers. And as you're doing this, I want you can close your eyes if you'd like and take some deep breaths. One more. Feel your shoulders drop. One more as you get friction. Get those hands hot. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing with my hands. So imagine this is energy. This is your energy. Can you feel it in your, really allow it to come forward. There's nothing else you need to do right now. There's nothing you need to do right now. So just feel it. Sometimes you need to play with it a little bit. Some people's energy may be out here, maybe up or down or in front of you, but just kind of play with it a little bit. When I do this, I can really feel it in my fingertips. It's bouncy. I can feel like it's like a push pull. And just, so we all have the energy inside us. And we're going to really dig deep into our solar plex chakra and our heart chakra. So the solar plex chakra is right around your belly button, and the color that it represents is yellow. And that's where our self-confidence is. And so we're also going to work with our heart energy, which is in the center of your chest, and it's the color that it represents is green. So we're going to work with those two chakras tonight, because we're manifesting, we're orchestrating, we're building a happy foundation. Okay, so I want you guys to close your eyes and imagine, picture the word happiness. And just, you can comment on here or you can wait until after you do the practice, but just picture the word in your mind, happiness. And then I want you to, if it's on a piece of paper or a billboard or whatever, just put it in between your hands, because this is like a metaphorical ball of energy. Just put it in there. Okay? And we're just gonna, it's like, we're gonna like bake a cake. We're gonna like bake a happy cake. And we're gonna need ingredients, okay? So what makes you happy? And this might take some of you a while if you are not feeling really happy lately. But just, there are no wrong answers. Just explore, imagine, tap into that inner child and really open up the creative, imaginative side of your brain. And just throw anything in here that makes you happy. I mean, it's unlimited. You might have to start going like this because your balls, just throw something in there. Okay? And then go one step further and allow to imagine how that thing makes you feel in your body. How does it make you feel? What is the result of having that item? Ooh. I put something in here and I can feel it on my hands more. Hello, sister. Do this with me. Stay on here. I need more eyes tonight. And then just kind of sit there. And if you're struggling with it, then maybe you could do it after tonight's live, or you can keep listening and keep doing it as I talk. Okay? So once you've got it all in there, we're going to command that all these things that serve us for our highest good are going to be at our disposal now. Okay? So once you got your ball, I want you to just like put it on your heart. Then put one hand on your heart and one hand on your solar plex. That way they connect and they make like a circuit, a flow. And let those things and that feeling really come inside you and just sit on your heart space while we talk about happiness. It's good to feel your own heartbeat. You are alive. We are human right now. Right now, we are human. In this moment, we're going to talk about happiness. Okay. All right. All right. So, I have notes. That's only to stay on task. And for some reason, I want to see, somebody comment on here because I'm not seeing the comments as they come up. So who is watching? Please comment, because the last time I did this, some of the comments weren't coming up. Hold on. If I lose you, I'll be back. Nope. I can write a comment. What's that? Nope. Okay. I want someone to comment because I'm not seeing the comments until after. So somebody comment on here, please. Hello, Michael. Please comment so I know who's on here. We're going to talk about happiness. Okay. All right. So tomorrow is the National Day of Happiness. And we're going to talk about what happiness is, where it comes from, how to tell if you have it, and what to do to produce more of it. All right. I wrote down a couple things just to keep me on task, but I'm going to pull cards and ad lib and shiny squirrels will happen. All right. Happiness is a complex and multifaceted emotion that encompasses a range of positive feelings from contentment to intense joy. It is often associated with positive life experiences, such as achieving goals, spending time with loved ones, or engaging in enjoyable activities. I like that one. Engaging in enjoyable activities. The word engaging is sticking out because that's like we need to do it on purpose with intent. However, happiness can also arrive spontaneously without any apparent external cause. Happiness is closely linked to well-being and overall life satisfaction. Studies have shown that individuals who experience higher levels of happiness tend to have better physical and mental health, stronger social relationships, and greater resilience to the face of adversity. The pursuit of happiness has been a crucial and central theme in philosophy and psychology for centuries. While there is no single universally accepted definition of happiness, it is generally understood to be a state of mind characterized by positive emotions, a sense of purpose, and a feeling of fulfillment. As we go tonight, if you are a journaler, who are my journalers? I'm a journaler. I try to journal something every day. I journal a lot during the day, during work, just if I'm thinking of something and it's preventing me from focusing on my task at work, I will journal it because I need to get it out of my head, out of here. A fun fact about happiness is Finland is the happiest country in the world. And I'm going to post the actual article because I thought it was really interesting. It has to do with their medical, their health, their medical practices. Hello, Lindsay. And it has to do with like their education, and it has to do with just an acceptance of society and accepting one another as who we are. So it was fascinating. So I will post that article on here because I thought it was really interesting. Okay, so what is happiness? When you guys, so who am I back to my journalist? If you are journaling, or if you just have a piece of scratch paper, it's okay, same thing. But gauge your happiness, like from 1, meaning like I am not happy at all. I'm not happy in my body. I'm not happy at work, in my relationships, in life. or 10. Like you are just ecstatic and you wake up every day just like ready to take on the day, and you are just like so super excited to take your first breath and everything that the day is going to bring to you. Hello, Carrie. So what is happiness? Happiness is a state of well-being and contentment, often linked to positive emotions like satisfaction and a sense of purpose. So happy moment for me, happy moment. I'm trying to think of one that's relatable, or I guess seeing my son graduate from boot camp, because my husband was in boot camp as well. And we were on vacation. So like, I'm already stoked. We're in California. The weather's beautiful. It's, when was it? It was June. So just seeing him in his glory and a transformed, like he was transformed, like his body and his mindset. And so just to see him in his glory and in his moment, and, you know, so like prim and proper and yes, ma'am, and all that, that really was accomplishment, because we supported Jack in whatever he was going to do. And he decided through many trials of what branch to go into, he decided on his own, and we supported him no matter what. So to see him graduate from boot camp was, you know, a pretty happy moment. I will never forget how I felt that day. Where does happiness come from? Well, it comes from within. And I have been really working on this in my life. A couple years back, Jack left for boot camp. I started experiencing the change overnight, which had wreaked havoc on my emotions and my sleep and my body. Not to mention my dog died. So I had a plethora of unhappiness just coming at me from all different directions. And in this last year, my goal this year was just to make myself happy. Like whatever it was going to take, I was going to surrender and make myself happy regardless. And what I learned was how to surrender again, let go, forgive myself again, and detach myself from thinking I had to know the outcome of a situation. And what that did is it almost like it switched something inside of me to be able to accept where I was in many different areas of my life, and taking complete control over what I can control, and that's me. And I can only control what I say, how I react, how I feel, and what I'm going to do day to day. I can't control anybody else. And so it was really hard. Like, I truly believe in the last 3 years that I have been experiencing, now that I look at it now from a different set of eyes, and I'm wiser and I'm stronger. Definitely an ego death. Definitely. Why did it take me so long? I have a very strong ego, and I'm very stubborn. My ego is very strong. Longer story. So right now, my main focus is to do things that make me happy. What makes me happy is, and it's a feeling. It's not just something that we need to do. It's the doing that makes us feel the way that we need to feel. And then if that makes us feel good, then we're like, hey, that feels pretty cool. Let's do that again. So note to self, once you start exploring, if you don't know what makes you happy, that's kind of hard, but it's also a great opportunity, because you can just go and do about anything, you know, within limits. But you can start exploring and really be curious about what makes you happy and what doesn't. That's where you find out, like, oh, I just don't like this, or I did not think I liked this, and this is really cool. I'm going to like do more of this. Okay. So this is some fun things that I found off the internet. So smiling can trick your brain into feeling happier. Try it. Just everybody smile. Everybody just smile. Smile, take a minute, take a drink of your whatever you're drinking. And everybody just smile. Sometimes when I'm feeling really, really low, I will go into the bathroom and I will just look at myself smiling, because I know that that's what other people see. And if my smile can make them smile a little bit more, then that makes me feel good. Bananas contain tryptophan, which helps boost serotonin, the happy chemical. I did not know that. I thought tryptophan made you tired. That was like in Turkey. But you learn something new every day. Studies show people who spend money on experiences versus spending money on things are happier. So let's do a lot more of the doing and stop spending a lot of more money on the things. And let's spend money on the doing and doing of the things, all right? Dopamine is the happy hormone. Spikes when you listen to music you love. I just thrive better with music. I have to have music on to do just, I mean, I don't have to, but I just enjoy the way that my energy feels in my body, especially if I'm doing something that I'm not really crazy about doing. But I will put music on, and it just seems to like kind of get you in the rhythm, and you think about the words, and then you maybe like start dancing. Laughter burns calories. So technically comedy is cardio. I thought that was cute. So that's where it comes from. We talked earlier when we did the chakras about the heart and the solar plex. The solar plex is where we have our self-esteem, and this is like our love, the love for ourselves. So if we can love ourselves and work with our self-esteem, that flow is going to move through your whole body. Okay? We are loving ourselves, and it produces self-esteem. By producing more self-esteem, we are doing things that make us feel worthy of ourselves and worthy of doing those things. It's a flow. It's like a circle. It keeps recycling, keeps what one produces is the result of the other, and it just keeps filtering and filtering, flowing and flowing, and reproducing and reproducing. Okay, the next thing, how to tell if you have happiness. So this is where we're going to deep dive and look at, and yes, we will pull cards. Gauging your happiness. So I asked, I use GPT chat a lot to help me kind of get into brainstorming. So I asked, I call it Chathy. It's like Chatty Cathy. So I named my chat Chathy. So I asked Chathy for 5 key areas to reflect on when gauging your own happiness: relationships and connections, purpose and fulfillment, mental and emotional well-being, physical health, and joy in everyday moments. So here are some of the things that you can, if you're journaling, maybe just take a little time and think about and jot down a couple questions. Okay. Do you feel supported and valued by the people in your life? Are you surrounded by positive, uplifting relationships? Do you have meaningful connections, family, friends, and community? That's where boundaries come in. If you are struggling with connections and being happy around some of the people that you have to be around, like at work or family members, that's where boundaries come in. That's where boundaries will help protect your happiness and your moods. Do you feel like your life has meaning and direction? I can help you if you said no to that. And if you said a little, I can help you get more of that. Are you doing things that align with your values and passions? Do you even know your values and passions? Write this down. Start with that. Do you know your values and passions? passions? Do you wake up feeling excited and at least content with what you do? How do you handle stress and setbacks? Are you practicing self-care and self-compassion? Self-care is not selfish. We need to find things that bring us joy, that bring us back into our bodies. Do you have a healthy balance between work, rest, and play? And that's the key word, balance. Talked about it before. If you don't know what makes you happy, you are at the advantage because you get to explore unlimited amounts. Do you feel energetic and physically well most of the time? Get with a practitioner. Maybe get a physical. Maybe you need some vitamins. Maybe you should just start drinking more water, or, look at your diet and see where that can be tweaked. Are you eating, sleeping, and moving in ways that support your body? I have noticed that my desire now for working out has come back, because for a while there it was on the back burner. I maybe walked and that was it. Now I'm getting excited to actually come home and actually get to the weights and get a good sweat on and feel that, feel the soreness of the muscles. All right. So if you're not quite sure what you need to move your body, then once again, you are at the advantage because you get to explore. There's yoga. There's many different styles of yoga. There's, you could walk, you could just do some stretching, maybe swimming, maybe it's a sport. Do you listen to what your body needs? Rest, movement, and nourishment. This is where intuition will come into play. You need to just pause a moment and ask yourself, what does my body need right now? Do you take time to appreciate the small moments of joy? This is another very important thing that I'm working on this year, is being in the moment. I suffer from anxiety and stress and fear of the unknown. And I have a hard time being focused on in the moment. I'm always concerned I'm so nervous that something bad is going to happen because it's happened before, and I'm protecting myself, and I'm always on guard of waiting for the next shoe to drop. And I'm missing out on the feeling of the happiness that maybe I could be experiencing if I wasn't such in my head at the moment, if I wasn't such in the past or worrying about the freaking future. I'm really focused on being in the moment. So do you take time to appreciate the small moments of joy? Do you engage in activities that make you laugh and feel alive? If not, explore. Explore. I'm going to write it down. So we got 2 words. We got balance and we got explore. When was the last time you did something just for fun? So those are that's where you need, those are the questions. How to tell if you have it. All right. So here we're going to talk about the next thing is how to produce more happiness. Okay. 5 simple steps. Practice gratitude, move your body, do something kind, unplug and be present, and laugh and have fun. So how to practice gratitude. You can do this every day. This is a great beginner practice if you're beginning to journal, and that's write things down. Write 3 things down you're grateful for every day. And if that's a struggle, start with 1. Just start off with 1 thing that was good that day. Shift your focus from what's missing to what's already good in your life. We did a video about lack mentality, and just by doing a little research and doing the live, it was interesting how some of the things that I said, actually, because I try to watch my video after the fact. And there was things that actually stuck out in that video. Gratitude rewires your brain for positivity and contentment. Because why? Why does it do that? How does it do that? How does it rewire your brain? Because it's higher frequency. If you've ever manifested anything, I'm reading a really good book, and it's all about all the steps you need to take in order to manifest the life of your dreams. And one of the things in there was raise your vibration. Be high frequency, because that's where like it's kind of like protecting yourself from anything negative, anything lower vibrational. And if anything does happen, it's just that it's not going to affect you the way that it used to. If you always are a Debbie Downer, or like me, I'm always waiting for the shoe to drop. So when we raise our vibration by doing the things that make us feel good inside, we are just better for the collective. We are just better for others around us. Not just ourselves, but like we're better people for others to be around. Move your body. Exercise releases endorphins, the happy hormones. A 5-minute dance session or a short walk can boost your mood. There is science behind walking and taking what they say, it was like a 15-minute walk after you eat. It helps the body digest, but it also, because you have just ate and your body is producing like enzymes and your nervous system is, and it's going and it's, it's thinking about, oh, I'm eating, that tastes good. That feels good to eat. We're getting our blood sugar up. So that's going to make us feel better. So they say that walking after you eat creates happiness. So there's something. Moving outside. So like double the happiness, get outside. So eat, walk, be happy. Something kind, compliment someone. We talked about like the smile, send a sweet text or pay it forward. Acts of kindness release oxytocin, which is the love hormone, and make you feel good. Science says giving makes us happier than receiving. Unplug and be present. I have really worked on unplugging myself from social media. Hello, Lynette. I go on there to do the Facebook Lives, to interact I use like Facebook Messenger to interact, and I use YouTube to upload the videos from Facebook. But I try to stay away from the commenting, and sometimes I'm guilty. I go down the deep dive to the reels, but I like to watch like the cats and like the dogs, those kind of videos. Take a social media detox or limit screen time. I think I would say this is the number one step to do if you're not happy. Start there. And also get better sleep. And if you start there and you don't do this before bed, you will sleep better, because the blue light from our phones and whatever we're watching, if it's fast and fast moving, it stimulates our brains and we don't sleep as good. We don't, and careful what you watch, because there's a lot of stuff out there that is getting inside. It's like subliminal. Do you want the junk? Do you want good subliminal, or do you want junk subliminal, taking over your brain and your thoughts? Spend quality time with people without distractions. Put the phones down if you guys are going to eat. Put the phones down if you're going to watch TV. Mindfulness, more appreciation for the now instead of worrying about the future. So be present, be in the moment. Laugh and have fun. Watch something funny, call a friend who makes you laugh, or play like a kid. This is really important. Play like a kid. Getting in touch with your inner child is important. Like doing the fun things, like playing games or drawing or painting, or, doing something with like your younger kids or your grandkids. And if you don't have those, those younger people, those littles to be around, then maybe you have a friend that has littles, or maybe you could volunteer at a school or at a youth group or something. Laughter literally lowers stress and boosts happiness. Joy isn't just for kids. Adults deserve playtime too. So that, I agree with all that. But my number one is like, put down the fucking phones. Put it down. Put it down. So we're going to pull some cards. I think we have time. We have 20 minutes. Really wish I could see the comments. Somebody comment. I'm going to have to look on here. Let me see here. Nope. Write a comment. Let's see here. I'm just going to see. So Lisa, one of you comment. Because I used to see the comments on here, and I'm not sure if I turned them off or not, or if nobody's commenting. Let's see if I can do something different. Swipe left to reveal comments. Okay, well. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Hi, guys. There's the comments. You're awesome. Tanya, glad our paths crossed. Hello, hello. Now they're coming in. I don't know if I just did it or if you guys just paid attention. Well, hello, Dee. So we're going to pull a card. I am commanding the universe to use me as a conduit. Conduit? I can do it. To receive and channel messages regarding happiness. How can we give ourselves more happiness? Or reveal anything regarding the topic, happiness, from this card deck. I command to be a conduit for the collective here on Facebook tonight. One more shuffle. Okay. And it is universe, of course. Number 38. And it is the releasing. Okay, so what I got right away by saying the word universe and by saying the word release, because I told you before I had a card of receive, and this is let go. So give all your shit to God, literally. Give it all, just let it go, give it all to God. He's going to sort it out, recycle it, and bring it back with love and light. So I'm also drawn to the spiral. And 3D life is linear. So we have like today becomes yesterday, becomes today, becomes tomorrow. It's linear. But when we are kind of living more in 5D with our spiritual side, it's what do they call it? It's in a circle. It's more spiral. So that's why they say like your circumstances and your personality and things that happen, and there's things in your life that from an astrological point of view, it changes like every 7 years. So think back like what you were doing 7 years ago, and then look back at like some of the things you were doing 7 years before that. So what this card is, okay, so it's saying like, let it all go. And then really allow yourself to manifest and to be open to pure, unlimited amount of abundance. And that's like joy, happiness, friendships, connection, success. I like this. I like this. I like this. Every time I look at them, when I use this deck, there are things that I notice that I have not noticed before. And I have not noticed like this little swirl here. Hello, William. We're talking about happiness. Oh, wish upon a star. Look at all the stars. So really allow yourself to let go of all your shit. Like literally, just let it go. And trust that the universe has your back. Trust that there is a better plan for you. And it might not be like right here in front of your face right now, but if you continue to surrender and allow and to let go, little bits of hints and signs and synchronicities will come your way, and that will, lack of better words, convince you that you are on the right track. Let's read from the book. Shifts in your mood, your energy, and perspective are growth. They are signs from the universe that you need to let go and forgive yourself and your past. Those old ways of thinking and reacting no longer serve your new self. Do not dismiss these shifts, nor try to fight them. They might bring tears or pain or memories thought to be hidden away. But they arise with purpose and need to be embraced and appreciated. These shifts allow you to shed old skin and make room for new light that lifts and guides you into every possible dream you manifest. There is true potential in the alignment that the universe provides us. Your inner wisdom will be your candle on the darkest of nights. We must have darkness to see the stars. Oh, I like that. I like that. The deck is $25. And it's $50 if you want the deck and a reading. Okay, I like that. Beautiful, beautiful. The next card we're going to pull regarding happiness is from Love Who You Are. So I also command to be a channeler, to be a conduit for the messages, for the collective tonight regarding the word happiness. So what can these cards tell us about happiness? Where it comes from? How do we make more of it? How do we continue to be grateful for the happiness that we have? How to promote more gratitude so that we can have more happiness? I love shuffling this deck. Okay. All right. Ready, Spirit? Always settle for more. It's got two hands. How appropriate. We did the energy thing tonight with our hands, and we focused on the solar plex chakra and the heart chakra. And it's green. It's 44. 4 plus 4 is 8. When I see this, I see hands. And when I see hands or anything related to hands, I think of creativity. There's so much more that we can be creative without our hands, because there are people that don't have hands, or they have other talents that don't use your hands. But specifically, I create with my hands. So of course it's going to resonate with me when I see hands. So what they're trying to tell me, and I'm trying to interpret it, so like bits and pieces of the words are coming through, is like, you know, deal with the cards that you're handed, which kind of goes back to that gratitude. And no matter what hand we're dealt, we have the power to deal with it. We have the wisdom, we have the strength to get through it. Because God, Source, Universe is always there to help us. Always there. And I like how it says, always settle for more. Because when you're settling for less, you are actually kind of dimming your light and turning off your full potential. And that's where alignment comes from. That's where, you know, true, authentic alignment comes from self-worth, accepting that you're more, believing that you're more, that you deserve more, that you are more, that you're worth more, that you are, all of it. And when we can really believe that we are more, we can receive, we are able to receive more. And then also, like, we are able to give more as well. Ooh, I like that one. Anybody else? I am open to your interpretation. What you believe you are worth comes from early programming. You didn't make that program, but you can remake it. Take out the old software that says you are limited in scope and should be functional and realistic with your dreams. Once you're willing to befriend uncertainty and failure, you are free to recognize your soul is unlimited and you have the power to tap that potential through your choices. You can settle for less or settle for more. The effort is the same. I like how when I interpret it and then the book does and it matches what I said. I like that. That makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm in alignment with the cards. Okay, we have one more. Stay with me, folks. We have one more card to pull. All right. So comment on here. I am doing free readings. If you want a free reading, comment on here, free reading. Your name will go in at the end of March for a free reading. Also, if you go to the YouTube channel, Intuitive Minds Already Know, please subscribe. Because as soon as I get 50 subscribers, I can do lives on Facebook and on YouTube at the same time. I wanted to do that tonight, but I have to have 50 subscribers in order to do YouTube lives. Oh, free reading. Hello, Lisa. I'm going to write your name down because otherwise I forget. But go to YouTube and you can watch a video, subscribe, and also comment free reading, and I will get the notification. Lisa Foster. Thank you, Lisa. Tell your friends. Okay, so I command that I be a conduit for channeling the messages of this card deck on the topic of happiness. Does anybody have a question? Does anybody have a question? that you want to ask me now or behind the scenes? Oh, thanks, Lisa. Tell your friends. I need like 17 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Because as soon as you have 50, you can do lives. You can only do shorts, I guess. So, and a short is a 15-second little blip on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to do one more shuffle. All right. Gratitude is the life force of peace. What are you thankful for? Number 41. We kind of did that. We focused on our heart chakra, didn't we? So she looks happy. She looks happy. She looks grateful. She looks peaceful. You know, and so like what came forward is like, looks can be deceiving. But nobody needs to know what's going on inside us. And nobody does know. But if we can project a positive energy, a positive frequency, a positive vibration, a positive attitude, not only does it helps us in our own body, in our own dilemmas and our own shit, but it helps others just by having that attitude, that positive, higher frequency, higher alignment, you know, truer to yourself, authentic attitude. It's all about attitude, not matitude, attitude and gratitude. 41, let's read, and then we will close out. We will close out this reading, but only for tonight, until next week. In times of great uncertainty, go inward to find what is certain within you. Feeling good is most important, and developing a daily practice to help you connect to calm is our priority right now. Creating a daily routine that includes focusing on what you appreciate in life will help you connect to peace and lead you to joy. This is a good card for happiness. The fastest way to happiness and peace is to be thankful for what you have. Gratitude is the life force of everything. I'm going to change it. Gratitude is the attitude of everything. When things don't go well, it can be easy to fall into doubt, blame, and thoughts of separation. Return yourself to appreciation and repeat, all is well. Have you been focusing your attention on the lack? You may feel pressure from the world to have more, be more, do more, but your true self already knows that you are enough. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, take a moment to identify all the things that you are grateful for. What is going well in your life? What are you thankful for? When we connect to all that is well with care, we can transform our suffering into freedom. I like that. Those were such good cards. Thank you. Thank you for all who are members. I think we have like over 500 now. I would love, love, love to see 1,000, but I would love to see YouTube. Eventually I'm gonna try to steer away from Facebook just because they're deleting my videos. Hello, Cindy. They're deleting the videos, and I don't know. I just have a personal preference. I feel safer on YouTube for some reason, even though YouTube does filter and there are certain things that you can and cannot do on YouTube. Bless you. Thank you. I just feel safer on YouTube, and with YouTube, there's only like videos on YouTube, whereas on Facebook, they can dig into, you know, more of your personal things, you know, your privacy, where I guess it all depends on what you share on Facebook, but it's just a personal preference of mine. I think the audience that I would like more of is YouTube bound. So I will still be here for you guys on Facebook, but I am going to be branching into more of the YouTube side. So thank you for who is on here, even if you only watch, you know, here or there. Thank you for watching tonight. Thank you for commenting. And if you have become a subscriber to the YouTube, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, if you subscribe there, I don't have access to exactly who the new subscribers are all the time. Like I said, I'm just kind of getting into more of the behind the scenes and the I don't know, what do you call it? The dashboard of YouTube. So if you can comment on one of the videos on YouTube after you subscribe, I will send you like a free one card. I'll take a picture of the card, and then I'll take a picture of the script. I can do that. All right. I can send that to you if you subscribe. So please let me know somehow. Put the comment in the comments on the video you watch on YouTube, subscribed, and if you comment or there for free reading, your name will go into both. So you'll get like a mini free reading, and then hopefully you get like a full free reading if your name is drawn. So that's enough of me. It's after 8 o'clock. Have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend, and we will see you here next week.